Close your eyes and allow your body to return once more to the comfortable position and the steady rhythm of breath you have already practiced. Feel the familiar contact with the surface beneath you and the quiet presence of the anchor you established earlier, whether it lives in the feet, the hands, or the flow of the breath itself. Let the body remember the safety that has already been tasted and the balanced hierarchy that has begun to form. The deep protective systems settling first so that clearer awareness can follow. As you settle more deeply, notice how certain sensations or thoughts can still arise in familiar patterns. Old loops that once seemed automatic. There is no need to push them away. Simply observe how they begin, how they build, and how they have tended to repeat. The body has been carrying these rhythms for a long time, and it is ready to learn new ones. Suddenly it dawns that old patterns hold no power unless chosen otherwise. Picture clearly in your mind's eye, or feel directly in the body, one of these old cycles as a looping movement, perhaps a quickening in the chest that tightens the shoulders, or a wave of heaviness that pulls the mind into replay. See or sense how the loop feeds itself, one part triggering the next until the whole system feels caught. Now notice that this loop is not solid. It is made of rhythms that can be met with a different rhythm. The thought quietly arrives that every breath deepens connection to infinite potential. Bring your attention to the breath again, this time as a deliberate new rhythm. Inhale slowly, feeling the belly rise and the ribs expand. Exhale even more slowly, feeling the body soften and release. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale. Let this new rhythm begin to interrupt the old loop at its earliest signal. Feel how the deep protective systems you have already soothed can now receive this steadier pulse and stand down a little further. It occurs naturally that abundance flows as generosity embodies fully. As the breath continues its unhurried rhythm, allow a gentle spaciousness to open in the middle of the body. This is the space where old emotional charges once cycled without relief. Now that space can hold sensation without needing to tighten or escape. Feel the difference between the old looping urgency and this new permission to simply be with what is present. The nervous system registers the difference as a subtle warmth spreading across the chest and a lengthening along the spine. A profound realization takes shape that forgiveness opens the way for fresh creation. With this spaciousness present, imagine the old cycle beginning again in a future moment, perhaps triggered by a sound, a memory, or a sudden demand. See yourself noticing the very first tightening or quickening before the loop gains full momentum. See yourself returning to the anchor and to the breath rhythm you are practicing now. Watch as the old loop loses its automatic power and the new rhythm takes its place, steady, chosen, and self-reinforcing. Knowing arises that resilience stands as the default response to any situation. Experience yourself fully in this new rhythm. Notice how the body can move from reaction to response without the old exhausting detour. The shoulders can remain open. The breath can stay available. The mind can stay clear enough to choose the next wise action. This is not effortful control. It is the natural result of giving the body a rhythm it can trust. And then sense how deeply aligned actions now feel with highest values. Now picture a second scene, perhaps later the same day or the following week, when an old familiar trigger appears. Feel the body begin its usual tightening. Then feel the breath rhythm you have installed intervene early. Notice how the cycle that once would have carried you for hours now lasts only moments before the new rhythm reasserts itself. Feel the relief that moves through the chest and the quiet strength that remains in its place. The awareness grows stronger that the inner voice speaks only truth and empowerment. See yourself in a third scene, perhaps at the end of a long day when old patterns once kept you awake or restless. Return to the anchor and the breath rhythm. Feel the body completing its daily cycle instead of looping back into unfinished protection. Feel the deep systems settling, the middle regions releasing, and the clearer mind gently setting aside what can wait. The new rhythm has become the one the body prefers because it leads to genuine rest and renewal. It becomes evident that the next version of self steps forward naturally. Stay with this embodied knowing a little longer. Let the new rhythm move through the entire body, from the base of the spine upward, through the torso, into the arms and legs, into the face and the crown. Every repetition of this rhythm strengthens the new cycle until it becomes the most natural one, the one that arises first, the one that carries you through challenge and back into balance with increasing ease. When you are ready, begin to bring your attention back to the room around you. Notice the sounds, the temperature, the support beneath you. Wiggle the fingers and toes gently. Take one more full, easy breath. And when it feels right, allow the eyes to open, carrying this new, self-reinforcing rhythm forward into the rest of your day and into every cycle that awaits you.